All right, y'all, here we go. Let's make some socks. Here's what you need. Pause it till you get it together. Now we at the machine. Get your tulle strip, fold it in half. Make sure your sides are even. Make sure they even. I like them for mine to line up perfectly so it can sew smoothly. Put it down on that sewing machine. And yes, I sew with the nails, hon. Grab your base ribbon, which for these socks is a 7/8 inch white strip of ribbon. Line them up, make sure they're even, put the presser foot down, stitch, do that back stitch to make sure we secure it. Put the ribbon on top of the tulle, make sure it's smooth, and keep sewing. Whew, y'all know that sewing machine be shaking the table, child. So we're going to speed this up just to show y'all. Just put the ribbon on top of the tulle and keep sewing until you get to the end. Keep going and keep making sure your ends are even so your sock can be good and fluffy when we're done. Now we almost done. Make sure you do that back stitch to secure it. Cut off the excess. Now it's time to add that glitter ribbon. Let's get it popping. Red glitter up first. Always make sure you do that back stitch to secure it. Next up, orange glitter. And keep them straight. Make sure everything is smooth going through with a straight stitch going straight down. Yellow. Green glitter. Blue glitter. Then at the end, we're going to add the purple. Cut off that excess. Make sure you do that back stitch to secure it. Pull it off, cut off that extra thread. There you have it. You got a strip for the socks. Now let's get into showing you how to put this strip on the sock. They come folded as a bobby sock. That's how they come folded. Unfold them. Because we're going to put that strip on the top of that sock. Lay it down and get your strip. Now what I like to do is I like to go to the end of my strip and flip it over. Where on the back, not the front side that you just sewed down, but on the back side. I like to take that and then I like to fold it. Sometimes I like to do 2 folds. Sometimes I like to do 3. Basically doing handmade ruffles. This is how I start every sock. Now let's not forget to change that stitch to the zigzag stitch. Perfect for sewing stretchy fabrics and elastic. So that's what you need for these socks. So we got our ruffles together. We're going to stretch the rim of that sock out just a little bit. And we're going to put it underneath the presser foot. And we're going to press our ruffles down flat on the top rim of that sock. And we're going to sew. Do a back stitch to secure it. And we're going to sew it. Now we're going to open it up and pull it out a little bit so you're not sewing both pieces together. And the bottom doesn't get caught under that sewing needle. And we're going to just continue to fold it up, making those handmade ruffles. Gather them up. We're going to press them down on the rim of that sock. Lord, let me get it together with the nails, honey. Hold on, here we go. Pressing it down on the rim of that sock and sewing straight across. And that's how we attach it to the rim of the sock. So we're going to keep going like that. Pull the bottom of that sock off. Get you some more strip of that tulle. Fold it up. Make those handmade ruffles. Sometimes I do 3. Sometimes I do 4. Just depends on how big that sock is. Press it down. Sew straight across. And we doing that till it's over with. We are at the end of making those ruffles, and I like to always find the stitch that I started with. Make sure the fabric is straight down, and I sew straight across. Make sure to do a back stitch, going back across the same stitch you did in the first place. Take it from underneath, cut off that excess thread. And ladies and gentlemen, honey, we got a sock. Machine out the way so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I like to stretch my ruffles out, and that's how I give my socks that big fluffy look. Stretch out those ruffles, pull them apart, and that's how we get that fluffy look for the sock. And honey, there it is. It's a sock, honey. A ruffled sock, okay? Cut off that excess strings. Let me get my words together today. Cut off those excess strings, because we can't be giving our clients no junk now, okay? Beautiful, right? Okay. Now it's time to do another one. Now we gonna speed this up a little bit more because y'all got the clear good steps at the beginning of the video. But we gonna do the second sock because you know socks come in a pair. So get your tool, make sure it's even. Put it up under that sewing foot. Get your white piece of ribbon. Make sure you line it up. Put it under there. Make sure you do that back stitch once you get started to secure it. While you're going down, make sure you keep your tool and the ribbon even and smooth so you can have a smooth, nice, flowing, fluffy sock at the end. Cut off that extra stuff when you're done. Okay, now we're done with the base ribbon. Cut off the extra thread. Now it's time for that glitter ribbon. Same pattern as the other sock. Same patterns, because we don't want to give 2 different socks now. We want the socks to look good, look alike, like they came as a pair. So same order as the last sock. We was about to run out of that purple, so we had to cut it short. All right, now time to add that strip to the sock. Same process. Don't forget to switch those stitches. Okay. Same process. Make sure you got the back of the strip. Fold it, hand make those ruffles, add it to the rim of the sock. Don't forget that back stitch because we got to secure it. Make sure it's secure. Because I had to give y'all a better view so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. So we folding it, we hand making those ruffles. And we got the rim of the sock. We making sure our fabric, the tulle fabric is over the rim. We pressing it down flat. I got 2 fingers on it, so that sewing foot can go right through the middle of my 2 index fingers. My left hand is holding down the tip of that tulle fabric and the rim of the sock, and my right hand is holding down the excess material that's on the other side of that sewing foot, so we don't get caught up in the tracks, baby. Now we're at the end. Press it down on the rim of that sock. Sewing foot goes right in between. Finding that beginning stitch, making sure that fabric is flat so it's not getting caught up in the sewing foot, and we go straight through. Don't forget the back stitch. We got to be secure. Take it out, cut off them extras. And what we got? Do I need to say it? Or y'all already know? What we got? If you said a sock, you said right. We got some socks, honey. Cut off those extra threads and any extra ribbon if you got some of that left behind too. All those extra frays, cut them off. Fold the sock back just like it came out of that pack. And guess what? Oh, okay. I don't need to say no more. And we got some socks. Socks complete, honey. See y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.